What's going on, Alabama fans? This is Brandon, aka Fresh, COO of Touchdown Alabama Magazine, and want to come on here again, drop a little knowledge on another subject, this time being Alabama transfer running back Jahmyr Gibbs. And if you're not excited about Jahmyr Gibbs, which is hard to believe based on just the reactions that we've already seen from comments all throughout social media, even the comments from Nick Saban, the current players on the team, everybody is extremely high on Jahmyr Gibbs, and you can add me to that mix as well. And I'm gonna tell you why right now. Jahmyr Gibbs, if you have not watched his highlights, you need to stop what you're doing or finish watching this video. Finish watching this, stop what you're doing after that, and throw on some highlights of Jahmyr Gibbs when he was at Georgia Tech. And what you'll see is the quintessential Nick Saban, just wonderful all-around running back that he loves. Now, he loves power backs. Let's not get it twisted. But he also loves those who have the ability to do multiple things. And Jahmyr Gibbs is one of those players who has the ability to, hurt you in between the tackles, outside of the tackles, but also the changeup, hurt you in the passing game. All right. Now, we've seen this in the past with Nick Saban. We're talking about dating all the way back to LSU, whether it was Justin Vincent, Joseph Adai. He's always liked not just that one-trick pony, whether it's, you're just a speed back or just a power back. He wants to be able to use you in multiple ways. All right. And we saw this most recently with Najee Harris. One of the running backs that you can just pretty much just stamp on and say this guy is an absolute threat in the running game, in between, outside, and most definitely in the passing game. Josh Jacobs was the same way. Damian Harris was the same way. Derrick Henry was probably one of the few who was probably just solely, known for just being a runner. But, when you are 6'3", 250 pounds, you run a 4.4, it doesn't really matter whether you can catch the ball or not. He was just that dynamic. However, if you're someone like a Jahmyr Gibbs who's around 5'11", 200 pounds, having that versatility is something that is just, you can't pick that out. And I'm watching highlights of him, and as soon as I see him, I'm like, man, this kid, he just reminds me of, I've seen Alvin Kamara's name being thrown around. I'm gonna take it another step. I'm gonna say he's not fully like Reggie Bush, because I don't think he doesn't have the speed of a Reggie Bush, but that quickness, that versatility, that burst. He has some Josh Jacobs with that elusiveness. And you hate to throw comparisons, but if you haven't watched him and you're trying to get an Alabama comp, he just has a mixture of so many really good running backs, and I think he's going to have a fantastic season this year, provided that he stays healthy. I think he's going to have a fantastic career in the NFL due to that versatility that I mentioned. But if you're not excited about Jahmyr Gibbs, again, turn on the film. That's all you gotta do. Just go type in his name, turn the tape on, and you're gonna see the exact same reason why so many Alabama fans, so many players, the coaches, the whole coaching staff of Alabama is so high on this guy. He's gonna have a wonderful season. I don't see any way, shape, or form when you throw him into the stable of Trey Sanders, Jace McClellan, Roydell Williams. It's only going to just highlight everything else that this group already has, and you're going to find yourself being a huge fan probably from day one. I think you're going to see it in A-Day. That's the first taste Alabama fans are going to get from him, but you're going to see him in that first game, Utah State. I'm going to go ahead and predict he's going to have a monster game. And you might even see him in the special teams. That's another thing. He's also prevalent as a kick returner. But he's someone that can just a triple threat. And he's just going to really be a nice change of pace for Alabama and for Bill O'Brien and that offense. Alabama fans, again, if you're not excited, it's time to turn up, because you're going to definitely be excited as soon as he gets that ball in his hands for that first time. All right, well, if you stayed to the end, I definitely appreciate it. Please make sure you hit that like button. Don't do anything until you hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, please make sure you subscribe ASAP. Do not wait. You hear my voice. Do it right now. All right. And if you're not subscribed to our other social media pages, make sure you're doing that. Please follow us on Twitter, TD Alabama Mag, Instagram, TD Alabama Mag. Make sure you like us on Facebook. And if you're looking for all types of in-depth insider information, make sure you're subscribed to us on our website, TD Alabama Mag, touchdownalabama.com. Best out there in the business. And that's all I got for y'all. This is Brandon, aka Fresh, signing off. Thank you.